And just like that, we're back. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Best English Podcast. I'm Olivia.
And I'm James. Olivia, I feel like we just finished our coffee and we're already recording. I'm still waking up.
Me too. But that's the best time, right? When you're still a bit relaxed. Today I wanted to talk about something that I think every English learner feels.
Ooh, okay. A bit of mystery. What is it? Grammar? Phrasal verbs?
Close, but no. It's listening. Just listening.
Don't remind me. You mean that feeling when you're watching a movie, you've been studying English for 3 years, and you still only understand about half of it?
Exactly. Or you're in a conversation with a native speaker and they're talking so fast and you just smile and nod.
Oh, the smile and nod. The most useful tool for an intermediate learner. I am an expert at the smile and nod.
We all are, but that's what we're talking about today. Why is listening so difficult? And more importantly, how do we actually get better at it? Especially for our B1 and B2 learners.
Yes, because that's a very specific place to be, isn't it? The intermediate plateau.
Plateau, that's the perfect word for it. You're not a beginner anymore. You know the grammar, you can read an article.
You can write an email for work, no problem. You feel pretty good about yourself.
And then you get into a real, fast conversation, and your confidence just disappears. It's like the audio is just a wall of sound.
It's so frustrating. Why does that happen? Why is listening so much harder than reading?
Well, think about it. When you read, you control the speed. You see a word you don't know, you can stop, you can check a dictionary, you can reread the sentence 5 times.
Right, I am in charge when I read.
But with listening, you're not in charge. The speaker is. They set the speed. They have an accent you're not used to. They use slang.
They connect all their words together. That's the one that gets me. They don't say, "What are you going to do?" They say, "What you gonna do?"
What you gonna do? Exactly. It's called connected speech. And it's something that computer programs and textbooks don't teach you very well. You only learn it by listening.
So we're stuck. We need to listen more to get better at listening, but listening is hard and scary and makes us feel bad. This is a terrible situation, Olivia.
No, it's not terrible. It's just a mountain we have to climb. And today, we're going to be your guides. We'll give you the map and the climbing shoes.
Okay, good. I need shoes. So where do we start? I think the first mistake people make, or at least the mistake I used to make, is thinking all listening is the same.
Oh, you mean passive versus active listening?
Exactly. Tell the people what that means.
Okay, so passive listening is when you just have English on in the background. Maybe you're cooking dinner and you put on an English language news channel. Or you're driving and you have a podcast on.
But you're not really listening. You're thinking about the traffic or, oh no, am I burning the chicken?
Right. Your brain hears the English, but it's just noise. It's not processing it. Now, is this useless?
I'm gonna say no. It can't be completely useless, can it?
It's not. It's good for getting used to the rhythm of the language, the music, the intonation, how the voice goes up and down. That part is valuable.
So it's like dipping your toe in the water. It's not swimming, but it's something.
A perfect analogy. But it will not make you fluent. You can't just have the TV on for 2 years and suddenly understand everything. That's where active listening comes in.
Active listening. This is the hard one. This is the vegetables of language learning.
It is. It's the homework. Active listening is when you are sitting down, you're focused, and your only job is to understand.
You have a pen and paper, You're ready to pause, you're ready to rewind.
Exactly. You're paying attention to the new words, you're thinking about the grammar, you're asking yourself questions like, what was the main idea of that part? Or why did the speaker sound angry?
It's so much work. I feel tired just thinking about it.
I know, and that's the key. Active listening should make you tired. If your brain doesn't hurt a little bit after 20 minutes, you're probably not doing it actively.
So, what's the balance? I can't be active listening all day. I have a job, I have a life.
Of course not. Nobody can. I think you need both. Use passive listening when you can't focus, when you're cleaning, driving, or at the gym. Just let the sounds of English wash over you.
Get used to the music of the language. I like that.
But you must schedule time for active listening, even if it's just 15 minutes a day. 15 minutes of pure, 100% focused listening. That 15 minutes is more valuable than 2 hours of passive listening.
Consistency over intensity.
You read my mind. That's the first rule. 15 minutes every day is better than a 3-hour marathon on Saturday and then nothing for the rest of the week.
Okay. I'm convinced. I need to do more active listening. But, lean in. What do I listen to? This is the million-dollar question, isn't it?
It really is, because if you choose the wrong thing, you're going to get frustrated and quit.
Oh, I've done that. I remember when I was B1, I thought, I know, I'll listen to Shakespeare. That lasted about 4 seconds.
Oh, James, no. Why would you do that?
I don't know. I thought I should be serious, but I didn't understand anything. It was a complete waste of time.
Okay, so that brings us to rule number 2 for listening. It has to be comprehensible.
Comprehensible. Big word. What does it mean?
It means you should understand most of it. Not all of it, but most of it. The famous linguist Stephen Krashen calls this comprehensible input, or I+1.
I+1? Now you're doing math.
It's simple. I is your current level. You need to listen to things that are just +1, a little bit difficult, just one step above your level.
So if I understand 100% of what I'm listening to,
It's too easy. You're not learning anything new. You're just practicing what you already know.
and if I understand 20%, like my Shakespeare experience,
It's too hard. Your brain just gives up. You won't learn anything because it's just noise. You'll just feel frustrated.
you need to be in that sweet spot, the challenge zone.
Exactly. The sweet spot is where you understand maybe 70 to 90% of it. You get the main idea, but there are a few new words or a new structure you have to work for. That is where learning happens.
Okay, so let's give people a list what materials are good for B1 to B2 I+1 listening.
Well, podcasts.
Oh, really? Like, just to pick a random example, the best English podcast?
Why, yes. What a great example. But seriously, podcasts designed for English learners are the perfect place to start, like this one. We speak clearly, we talk about interesting topics, and we try to use B1, B2 vocabulary.
But not just learner podcasts, right? What if I'm bored of learning about English?
A great point. The best listening material is material you love. If you love cooking, find a podcast about cooking. If you love video games, find a YouTuber who reviews video games.
Even if they're for native speakers? Isn't that too hard?
It might be, but if you are so interested in the topic, you will be more motivated to understand. You'll be willing to pause, look up a word, and keep going.
That's true. Interest is a huge motivator. If I'm listening to something about, I don't know, 18th century economics, I'm going to fall asleep, even if the English is easy.
But if it's about
The new Star Wars movie. Then I am all ears. I will listen to it 3 times to understand what they said about the lightsabers.
Exactly. So find your lightsabers. Find the content that makes you excited to listen.
Okay, so podcasts are number 1. What's next? What about the big one? Movies and TV shows.
Ah, yes. Everyone's favorite way to study.
But it's so hard. They talk so fast. And there's music and explosions. And, Olivia, the biggest question of all,
Subtitles.
to subtitle or not to subtitle?
Okay, this is a big debate. Here's my opinion. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Using subtitles in your native language is not listening practice.
Ouch.
I'm sorry, but it's true. If the subtitles are in your language, what are you doing? You're reading in your language. Your brain is ignoring the English audio. It's just entertainment, which is fine, but let's not call it study.
Okay. Tough but fair. So, what about no subtitles at all?
That's the goal. That's expert mode. But for a B1 or B2 learner, that can be, well, too hard. Remember our I+1 rule? For many movies, no subtitles is like I+10.
So I'll just get frustrated and quit.
Exactly. So the answer, the magic solution, is English subtitles.
Ah, the compromise.
It's the perfect tool. You are listening to the English audio, but when you hear a word you don't know, or when they speak too fast, you can read the English word.
And your brain connects the sound, what you're going to do, with the words, what are you going to do?
Precisely. You're connecting the sound to the text. It's an amazing way to learn connected speech, slang, and new vocabulary all at the same time.
Okay, I love this strategy. So, watch TV shows. I'm thinking something like Friends or The Office.
Perfect choices. Sitcoms, situation comedies, are great. Why?
Because they're funny?
Yes, but from a learning perspective, the episodes are short, usually 20-25 minutes. They use everyday conversational English, and they talk about regular life, dating, work, family.
Not, fighting dragons or complex legal problems.
Right. Save Game of Thrones or Suits for later. Start with Friends. It's simple, it's repetitive, and it's fun.
Okay, so podcasts, learner ones and interest ones, and TV shows with English subtitles. What else is in your magic bag?
Audiobooks.
Ugh, Olivia, really? Audiobooks are so fast.
They can be, but the wonderful thing about audiobooks is the playback speed button.
Oh,
Yes, you can slow it down. You can listen at 0.75x speed. This is a game changer.
that is actually a really good idea. I never thought of that. I always try to listen at normal speed and I get lost.
Don't do that. There's no prize for listening at 1.0x speed. The goal is to understand. If 0.75x is your I+1, then that is the correct speed for you.
And what kind of audiobooks?
My advice? Start with a book you have already read in your native language.
Oh, that's smart. Why?
Because you already know the story. You know the characters, you know what's going to happen. You're not trying to understand the plot and the language at the same time. You can just relax and focus on the words.
I love that. So I could listen to Harry Potter, for example. I've read it in my language.
Perfect. You know who Harry, Ron, and Hermione are, so when you hear their names, your brain doesn't have to work hard. It can focus on the other words. Oh, he muttered a spell. What does muttered mean? Oh, from the context, it must mean he said it quietly.
You learned the new vocabulary from the story.
Yes! And another great tip for audiobooks, get the ebook or the physical book too. Read and listen at the same time.
Whoa. That's advanced.
It's an amazing technique. You follow the words on the page with your finger while the narrator reads them. It forces your brain to connect the written word and the spoken sound. It's incredible for your pronunciation, too.
Okay, my mind is kind of blown. That's a great tip. Podcasts, TV, audiobooks. What about music?
Music.
I love music. I listen to music all the time. Surely that counts, right?
Yes and no.
Oh, come on. Why not?
Think about it. Singers don't sing the way people talk. They stretch words out. I love you. They use poetic language. They use really weird grammar sometimes.
That's true.
And the music itself, the drums, the guitars, they can make it harder to hear the words clearly. So is it good for your passive listening, for getting the feel of English? Absolutely. Is it good active listening practice?
Probably not.
Not really, unless...
There's always an unless with you.
unless you use the lyrics.
The words.
Yes. Find a song you love. Go to a website and find the lyrics. Print them out. Now, listen to the song while reading the lyrics.
Okay.
Do that 2 or 3 times. Then, put the lyrics away and listen to the song again. You will suddenly hear all the words you couldn't hear before.
Because my brain now knows what to listen for?
You got it. It's a fantastic way to practice. And this is a B1 to B2 tip. Ballads are better than rap.
Ballads? Like slow love songs?
Yes, Adele, Ed Sheeran, someone who sings slowly and clearly. Don't try to learn English from Eminem. You will cry.
Okay. So, slow songs with lyrics. Got it.
So we have a great list, but I want to talk about how to use this material. It's not just about what you listen to, it's how you listen.
You mean our active listening techniques?
Exactly. I have a few specific strategies I want to share. My number one is, pause for drama, is shadowing.
Shadowing? Like following someone? That sounds illegal.
Not like that. Shadowing is a technique where you listen and repeat at the same time.
Wait, what? How is that possible?
It's hard, but it's amazing. You put on your headphones, you play a short audio clip, maybe 30 seconds, and you try to copy the speaker immediately after you hear them. You're like their shadow. They say hello, you say hello 1 second later.
So I'm speaking while they're still speaking?
Yes, the point is not to understand every word. The point is to copy the music of the language, the rhythm, the intonations, the stress.
Oh, so I'm not copying the meaning, I'm copying the sound.
Yes, it trains your mouth muscles to make English sounds. It's one of the best ways to improve your pronunciation and your speaking flow, all from a listening exercise.
Wow, I've never tried that. It sounds really difficult.
It is at first, you will feel silly, but just do it for 5 minutes a day. Find a speaker you like.
Like, say, James from the Best English Podcast.
Sure. Or me from the Best English Podcast, and just chat to us. You will be amazed at how much your accent and fluency improve.
Okay, I'll try it. Shadowing. What's another strategy?
This one is about vocabulary. What do you do, James, when you're listening and you hear a word you don't know?
Honestly, I panic.
Yes.
My brain just stops. It gets stuck on that one word. What was that word? It sounded like flibberty-gibbet. What is that? And while I'm thinking about that, I miss the next 3 sentences.
That is the single biggest mistake intermediate learners make. You get word stuck.
Word stuck. I like that. I am definitely word stuck.
The new rule, the Best English Podcast rule, is don't stop.
Don't stop? But what about the word?
Forget the word. Let it go. Just let it float away.
Okay. Anxiously, but I need to know it.
Do you? Do you really? Or can you guess the meaning from the context, from the other sentences? 99% of the time, you can. And 99% of the time, that one word is not important for the main idea. Your goal is not to understand every single word. Your goal is to understand the main idea.
So just keep listening.
Just keep listening. Your brain will do something amazing. If that word is important, the speaker will probably say it again, or they will say something that explains it.
So I should trust my brain to figure it out from the context?
Trust your brain. Don't stop. Don't pause. Don't run for the dictionary. Not on the first listen. Just finish the podcast. Finish the chapter. Finish the TV show.
And then, if I'm still curious?
Then you can go back. If you have a transcript, which, by the way, transcripts are an amazing tool.
Like the written text of the audio.
Yes. After you listen one time for the main idea, you can listen again while reading the transcript. And you can circle the new words. Then you look them up.
Aha. So first listen, general understanding. No stopping. Second listen, detailed understanding with the text.
You are a perfect student, James.
I try. This is all really good, practical advice. But, Olivia, can we talk about the feeling?
What do you mean?
I mean, even if I do all this, I get so tired. My brain physically hurts after 10 minutes of active listening, and I feel stupid. I feel like I've been learning for so long, why am I still so bad at this?
Oh, James, that's the most important part. That feeling.
It's listening fatigue. It's real.
It is 100% real. Your brain is working so hard. It's translating, it's guessing, it's remembering grammar rules, it's processing a new accent, all in milliseconds. Of course you're tired.
So what do I do when I feel that?
You stop.
Just stop?
Just stop. For the day. You did your 10 or 15 minutes. You did the hard work. be proud. Give your brain a rest. Watch a movie in your own language.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were going to say push through it.
Never. That's how you burn out. That's how you start to hate learning English. This is a marathon, James, not a sprint.
Consistency over intensity.
I'm going to get that printed on a t-shirt for you.
Okay.
But seriously, that feeling of I'm stupid is wrong. It's a lie your brain tells you.
It feels very real.
I know. But here's the truth. The fact that you know you don't understand is a sign of high intelligence.
Wait, what?
A beginner, an A1 learner, they don't even know what they're missing. It's just noise. But you, a B1 or B2 learner, your brain is so smart that it can recognize the gaps. It can hear a space and say, aha, a word I don't know goes there. That's an incredibly advanced skill.
So, feeling frustrated is a good sign?
It's a sign that you are on the edge of learning. You are in the I+1 zone. You should be proud of that feeling. It means you are pushing yourself.
Wow. I never thought of it like that. So, frustration is just another word for learning.
I love that. Yes. Frustration is learning. That's our new motto.
Okay. So, to summarize, we need to do both passive, background, and active listening.
Check.
We need to find material that is I+1, just a little bit hard.
Check.
That material can be podcasts, like this one, TV shows with English subtitles, or audiobooks on 0.75x speed.
Check.
When we listen, we should not stop for every new word. We should focus on the main idea.
Double check.
And we can try special techniques like shadowing to sound more natural.
Yes.
And finally, when our brain hurts, we should stop and be proud of our hard work.
That is the perfect summary. See? You were listening.
I try. This is all, it's just so encouraging. I think people get really scared of listening. They avoid it.
They do. They stay with their grammar books and their reading because it's safe.
It's comfortable.
But, you can't read your way to fluency. You just can't. You have to open your ears.
You have to be brave.
You have to be brave. You have to be willing to feel confused. You have to be willing to not understand 100%.
That's a big step.
It's the only step, and it's what separates the B1 intermediate student from the C1 advanced speaker. The C1 speaker has just listened more. They've spent more hours being confused, and they didn't quit.
Wow. So the advice is just do it, even if it's hard. Do it for 10 minutes.
Just 10 minutes. Today. Find something you think is interesting. Maybe an episode of this podcast.
Good idea.
Put on your headphones and just listen. Don't worry about the words you miss. Just what's the main idea? What are James and Olivia talking about?
They're talking about listening, and they're being very encouraging.
Exactly. That's all it takes. And then do it again tomorrow.
I think I will. I feel motivated.
Good. That's the whole point. We're all in this together.
Well, I think that's about all the time we have for today. My brain is starting to feel that good kind of tired.
Mine too. We did it. We climbed the mountain.
Thank you, as always, to everyone listening. We hope this was helpful. We hope you feel a little more brave about practicing your listening.
You can do it. Just press play. Until next time on the Best English Podcast.
Keep listening.